This is LEGO Ninja Flying Fortress 6093 from 1998. This is my favorite set from my favorite LEGO theme. And this is the Ultimate Ninja Fortress, made out of 2 of these sets. I got the second set from my local Bricks and Minifigs. It was almost complete. I did have to buy little extra pieces, but the back end is a mock and you get to watch me build it from the beginning. Enjoy the show. Now this is the Ultimate Ninja Fortress. This is a full castle, not a half set. Let's take a look at the mock portion. Spinning around, we see the classic rocks going over there. And then we have the big center tower in the middle, which I will get into detail a little bit later on. And on the sides, we have the 2 little rooms. They are basically mostly the original. I did a few minor tweaks on it, but aside from that, let's get into the details. Starting over at the bottom, we have a little arsenal that's chained up. Then up above, we have the Emperor's chair. And then we have just a cool little build up top. The very top portion is mostly original. I did a few minor tweaks on that also. Then from the back side at the very top, we have a treasure. Then we have underneath, we have a table with a scroll and a few cups. And then there is the back portion of the king's chair. It's got some cool little railing. And then underneath, it got 2 little window openings for no particular reason. And then at the very bottom, we have the rocks. At the bottom, we have a second jail cell. And at the top, we have another room. Very basic, nothing really to it. And on the other side, we have the special sword, which is the same thing as the other one. And then we have a little room up top. Nothing too crazy, but I did want to build it with the same style as the original to make sure that the castle looks like it's a complete castle, not like something that looks completely different. Aside from that, this was a fun little build and I really like how it looks displayed. And finally, here it is with all the minifigures. We have basically everything times 2. We got 2 flying ninjas, we got 2 emperors, and we got a bunch of ninjas and some thieves. If you enjoyed this content, hit that like and subscribe button, and thank you for watching.